Hey guys, welcome back. Just wanted to do a post-market update here for DCTH. It was actually a really good day in my opinion. We hit the high that I wanted. I wanted it to get to 9, and actually I wanted to see 9.5 today, but unfortunately we didn't see that. And we did dip pretty low today. I think it was 7.5 cents is how low we dipped. But overall, we held very strong today. We had low volume compared to NASDAQ, but the reason I don't think the low volume is an issue is because we also don't have 50% of our sales being shorts like we did on the NASDAQ. As you guys know, about every single day was 50% shorting on DCTH, and without that here, the volume's going to look like a lot less, but it's still relative the same. So we had I think 13 mil volume day, and days like this on NASDAQ would be about 26 million. So we had lots of those. So it seems like it's pretty normal volume wise to me. Don't let people saying, oh, low volume, don't let them scare you with that. That's baloney. But some people requested that I try it out with candles on here. I used to use candles a lot in my own personal charting, but I like the bars. But we're going to go ahead and use candles today and walk through it that way. So we have our fib arc from yesterday. And as you can see, let's see, today was the 20th and we started right here. Very nice peak here in the morning. That's when we got up to our 9 cents. And then it got sold immediately. A bunch of people wanted their day trading profits. And on the sell-off, though, as you can see, we still didn't go below this trend line here. So it's not like we crashed so hard that we broke all sort of trends and we had to completely restart all of what we were doing here. So we had the crash, and then we didn't have a ton of buying pressure today. It was kind of just normal buying, selling, buying, selling. So we did get our retracement back. We definitely rejected this price, which is good to see. And we just went right back over the fib, cycled down, and then at this point today, right here a little before 2 o'clock, I was hoping in the Discord that it would actually start to continue to go on the uptrend here and we'd close higher. But unfortunately, when it tested, it did go back down to the lower fan and just kind of built from there again. At the end of the day, though, we did have some really nice buys trying to push it back up to 8.3 cents. But unfortunately, there's just enough sellers to keep us at 8.19 for our close today. So again, it was a low volume day compared to yesterday, but that was because, remember, yesterday we had the PR. So a lot of people that bought in are just going to be holding from that point on. We're definitely waiting for more catalysts. And as we've been talking about in the Discord, there's definitely a lot of catalysts on the way. We have a study that's supposedly supposed to be done at the end of September, so we could hear news technically anytime, and that is great to hear. But yeah, so just generally, we're just following the fib. We're doing this here. We had a chance here on this dip to try to go below and break this nice action we have going, but we didn't, which is great. So even if we go horizontal tomorrow, we have chances around 11 and 12 in the morning to just make sure that we can stay in this trend. I honestly think that we will go and test back up in this upper dark range right here where my mouse is. I think that'll be kind of our guiding point. I really think we should be hitting a natural 9 cents really soon. I thought we would hold it today, but I'm thinking that tomorrow we have a much better chance of it now, being that we've touched it and we didn't completely die away from it. I mean, we're still less than a cent away from 9 cents, so it's definitely still possible tomorrow. Let's pull up a little bit of our studies, though, and see how they look for the next coming day. We're going to do our basic Chand and stochastic momentum like we always do, just because those are just great indicators to start with. And as you can see, stochastic momentum and the Chand both just crossed over the 0 line, and they're both on bullish signals. So that is a great buy signal in my opinion at the end of the day here on the stochastic momentum and on the Chand. But let's see if that also happens on the 60-minute as well. Okay. So on the 60-minute, we are getting that bullish upturn on the Chand, but the stochastic momentum has yet to kind of turn and come back. So really, though, I think that should happen during the day tomorrow. I mean, it's already with this. This usually changes a little bit first, and then this reacts as well. And I think that honestly, we should see this buy signal happen tomorrow on the 60-minute, probably maybe around noon or 11, like I said, for this little fib arc trend, or the fib fan trend. I'm sorry. Let's just take a quick look at this on the daily as well. Okay, so wow, on the daily, we are oversold, so that is good. And this is already going on an upturn for a buy signal. So I think looking at all those three different time differences, we are going to have a green day tomorrow. Technically today was almost green. It was so close. I said it would be a green day today, and it was so close. But it just didn't quite make it into green territory. And I really think that tomorrow will be green based on those. Let's go ahead and take a look at our MACD and our RSI as well. Okay, so yeah, RSI is just flat middle, perfect. MACD is pretty low, but that looks like, pre-buy signal. Could happen in a couple days according to this. And let's see again how those look on the 60. Yeah, so MACD is still going up here. That looks great. RSI is still great. A little bit of an upturn. Then on our 30-minute, okay, on the 30-minute, we're about to get a buy signal on the MACD. So again, it's looking very bullish for tomorrow. Not necessarily huge gains, but definitely the beginning of a nice uptrend according to these indicators. I don't see any reason why tomorrow would be a negative day. We have no bad news on the way. We have all our bad news out of the system, and we have things that are just about to end, those trials and studies that are about to end. So PR is definitely what we need, but even without it, technically, like with our technicals, we're looking pretty good, pretty even. And let's go ahead and also just look at our simple moving average, the 50. Okay, so that's great. We're still riding above the 50 MA. That is awesome. As you can see, we were below it for quite some time once we went on to OCC. So yeah, riding above this, staying within the fib zones, and with all those indicators going on, it looks great. Even with this low volume, that just says that it's even stronger. Because if you remember on the NASDAQ, when we had low volume days like this, we would just get killed. We probably would have lost a cent or two today just of the low buying pressure, because that's just how much the short power the shorts have. So this is just looking great, in my opinion. Especially, yeah, this looks great for tomorrow and for Friday, for sure. I'm interested to see how we perform Friday, actually, because in NASDAQ, those were generally pretty big sell-off days. Pardon me, I had to cough. So yeah, let's, I don't know of really anything else I need to do on this. We can do a quick, we'll do a quick little dip to peak fib fan on this one and just see what happens. Okay, yeah, so even if you look at this, it's basically following that trend perfectly. It really likes this middle trend line on the other fan. And yeah, even on this candle dip down here, look, it just hit it perfectly. It hit it perfectly here as well. So I honestly think, just like with the way things go with fibs, we're just going to cycle on top of this new fan that we did. We can get rid of this old one. Yeah, we're going to cycle up above this tomorrow, in my opinion. I think we're going to be testing this upper range on this white line. Yeah, this looks great for tomorrow. We can maybe even do another one going from here. Okay. So yeah, so that dipped hard below it. Now we're cycling a little bit on top. I think it's not going to want to follow this downtrend, but this downtrend does give us a nice little zone to play with tomorrow right here, if you see. And where these intersect is very interesting as well. I think that's definitely going to be our play zone tomorrow. Let's see. Go right here. Okay. No, wrong one. I want the rectangle, please. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be our play zone tomorrow, in my opinion. I don't think we're going to dip below 8 again. I mean, we may in the morning, but it's not going to be much. Let's say this maybe like right around there on this lower fib trend right here. And I think it would probably end on the upper fib trend. So let's see if we can, what I'll do is just put the lines there so we can get the prices. So I'm thinking we might see 7.93 cents and then play around in the 8 to 3-4 range. So just pretty sideways and normal tomorrow. But if we get enough buying pressure, we will test this. I think we will test back on this upper trend right here by the end of the day, assuming we get enough buying pressure. Yeah, so I think that we might get a morning dip and peak 848 to 793, and then if we're really lucky, we can close up around 8.73 cents. That's my goal anyway tomorrow. I think that would be great. I'll get these boxes out of the way now. So yeah, let's see if tomorrow, if we can't hit this upper fib trend right here by the end of the day, right around 8.81 and try to close around there. That'd be magnificent. And let's try not to dip below 7.93. But I imagine we'll probably spend most of the day around 8.34 cents, maybe a little bit up on this 8.5 just because psychologically. So probably main range, yeah, 8.34 cents to 8.5, peak 8.81, and opening dip 7.93. Let's see how accurate that is tomorrow. Hopefully we jump a lot higher, right? All right, guys, have a good one.